the circuit for a couple of years.
Actually, not only she's the captain.
Oh, she's good.
She's actually player coach as well. She's coaching other players. So she's really helping build that team. But looking forward to see the Chinese women again.
Yes.
Should be exciting.
Yeah, so you can see the teams getting ready. Just to comment on this round. I mean, we've been here a couple of times. We'll have to look very far and wide to find something as good as this Namdong Asia. This was the 2014 Asian Games.
Yes.
And yeah, well done to Korea Rugby for keeping this up. This is a good stadium, good location, beautiful weather in Korea. So let's just.
We will now begin the preliminary match of the 2024 Asia Rugby 7 Series between China and Malaysia. 지금부터 2024년 아시아 럭비 세븐스 시리즈 여자 예선전 중국과 말레이시아 팀의 경기를 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 양팀 선수 출전!
So first group was quite steady. I expected China to give a big push there. They just held it steady. They just wanted to get out of this group as quickly as possible and get into the defensive line. Let's see if we get a big shove here from China. Ball's ready to go in. Okay, so now China. Too quickly. Okay, so let's see what Malaysia's going to do here. We've seen recently that the teams are using the kick for a line out. But I think this is still early in the tournament. I think they've got enough energy. Oh, they're preferring the scrum. Interesting. Let's have a look. I think China's going to come strong with this scrum. Both teams, this is the first game of the day. I can imagine there's a little bit of nerves here and there, especially if you're Malaysia and you're playing 6 in the Olympics. So, well, the score 0-0 so far. Let's have a look. Feed in. China's all about got a good line speed from China, and I would say on the physicality that China has shown in the Olympics, and through the whole qualification process. Hard route to the Olympics, and then ended up finishing 6th. So I think they did surprise a couple of people. There's the Malaysian flair that we were talking about, the step and the distribution. So referee saw there was a this is third scrum already. Malaysian girls were pretty pleased with it. So let's see what they can do. They're quite close to the 22. So as I said, early days, game 1. So I don't think they'll do anything other than just run it from their own 22.
Part of China's game plan is that defense.
Yeah, no,
come on strong.
That's right.
Intimidate the team.
Exactly, yes, that kick is a pretty easy one because there's not really somebody to neck, but now she has to come up with a plan. But it's a good defense from Malaysia. Good rush defense. They're actually taking it to China. They are just as physical as we've seen China over the last couple of years. Just need to make sure the number of sides there. So let's see China. There has to be a runner there somewhere. Well, good defense. He says that forward. So this time it's scrum feed for China. So let's see what China will do here. All the players on the left-hand side of the field. China splitting their attack now. Malaysia's reading that. They're going to try to exploit the sides. Traditionally, China has always had some speed on the wings. So let's have a look and see what's going on. Steady scrum. Malaysia, yep. Malaysia read it well. Yes. She puts her head down. Oh, good defense. Well done again. There's an overlap. 77. Ju Young Go. And she tried to make it as easy as possible for a kicker. She tries to get us close to the goal.
Number 7 from China has scored a try and scores 5 points. 번호 17번 중국 선수가 트라이하여 5점을 득점했습니다.
Very much, very feisty. That is a ding-dong like an old pinball machine. I don't know in your days if you had pinball machines, but touch both uprights.
China has committed a converted kick and scored 2 additional points.
Jin Yong and yeah, well, straight
번호 10번 중국 선수가 번호 기회를 통하여 2점을 추가적으로 득점했습니다.
all girls. Let's have a look. Kick. Contest the ball, not really. A little bit too deep. Okay, so I've seen some good structure here. Malaysia, where they take the receiver of the kick. Just pushed out and I'm expecting a quick continuous. This is normally, as I said, day 1, you know, everybody's still full of energy. You need to run away, suddenly come back to the mark. That was unfortunate. I think she's not very happy with herself. Okay. Grom, is this what you expected?
Not at all.
1 try up?
It's amazing what Malaysia has been able to do. How they did last year. This is a huge improvement for
Yes,
them.
definitely.
And to keep China to the 7 points has been great.
And I mean, they had I'm not saying they won't be able to score.
The first half of the match has just finished with China team leading Malaysia
They're in
team.
the game still.
방금 끝난 전반전은 중국 팀이 말레이시아 팀에게
Yeah, so
앞서
if you look at the
승리를
team
거뒀습니다.
sheet, I don't see many of the Olympians in the China side. Again, that's what you said earlier when we spoke about China. You said Gordon Tijan said that he's building a larger pool of players that he can count on.
Yes, after the Olympics, I spoke to him and he mentioned how when they went to Hong Kong, they took two squads, one that played in the Hong Kong Football Club 10s and one in the Melrose Cup 7s, and they managed to win both with a lesser squad. Both those tournaments are
Yes, you're talking almost 30 players that get international experience.
that's important.
Yeah.
International players.
Yes, but you never know what happens. Just a crucial injury somewhere. You have to get a rookie in that's never even played at that level. So I think very wise.
You know, some of our conversation earlier was not broadcast, but just we're talking about the stadium.
Oh yes.
The 2014 Asian Games. 7 series.
And they were she just did 15 centimeters.
Really done amazing in the last few years. We've seen her come.
Yeah, I think that's just indicative of Felix's watchness. Well done, she was in hold, she took it down, and now there's a keeper 3-on-3. And if they get that overlap, that's it. Now, let's see if there's speed. She's got somebody on her inside. There we can see. Now she's looking. Now we've got 3-on-2. That's it. That's exactly what you wanted. You wanted to draw in the defenders. Okay, so was
Number
scored the
77
second
from
try.
China has scored a try and scored 5 points. 등번호 77번 중국 선수가 사인을 하여 5점을 득점했습니다.
Yeah, I think they've calmed down now. They're playing their systems now. So Malaysia's bringing in some substitutes. Just watch this kick. Really good. Really good. I think what's the score? 12-0? Come on, Malaysia. Give us some of your magic again against these Olympians.
We're great to see Malaysia.
Yes.
Give them confidence throughout the tournament.
Yeah, and give everybody confidence. All the other teams have managed to score against China. Let's see what she's going to do. They wanted to give a hanging kick. Referee says time back on, and here we go. Let's have a look. See on the left side, they stacked there. They're ready to compete for this kick. Nice hanging kick, 12 meters. That's what China wants. Came off a boot, and here we go. So Malaysia was quite deep back, so they had to rush up for their defense. Now it's a one-on-one. But good defense from Malaysia. Well done. Okay, another key ball coming from China, but this time Malaysia was well organized. Came up as a unit. Okay, now we're expecting the inside. Well done, Malaysia, putting pressure on them. Just going through the hands there, hoping for that gap to open.
8번 선수가 나오고
Came over Malaysia, and well done. That was absolutely brilliant there.
28번, 77번, 15번,
Wow, that
20번
is
선수가
number
나오고
19, Chen Chan.
69번,
Chen Chan,
37번,
well done.
8번 선수가 들어가겠습니다.
There was some good intelligent play there.
It's good to see these younger girls
Number 19 from China has scored a try and scored 5 points.
And they
김범호
come from
19번 중국
come from
선수가
under
트라이를 하여
19
5점에
under
동점했습니다.
27s.
Yes.
And now they're here.
Oh, Leo's missed just, yeah.
And we talked about earlier while talking, we spoke about how Rugby Pass is being broadcast from this tournament.
Yes.
And it's going to be broadcast in all 3 legs. So it's great, and thanks to Rugby Pass and World Rugby for making this happen.
Yes, yes. I think we all know Rugby Pass is now the biggest platform. It's the go-to platform if you want to watch
There we
rugby.
go. Now, how exciting.
This is the
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
And she has speed.
unfortunately, player number 8 got involved. Player number 8 is the sideline. That's a term that coaches normally use. So well done to China for pushing her out. So yeah, just to get back to the Rugby Pass, yeah, as I said, biggest platform for rugby games, rugby related stuff.
Oh, they go to the front.
Yeah, very clever. They travel 5 meters. They're going to set it up now very, very deep. We can see the back line, and here comes the ball. They're waiting for that gap to open. A bit of lateral
She's just
running,
gonna
but
do
I'm
the
sure she
speed.
knows there's somebody on the inside. Okay. The referee's asking Malaysia, don't go offsides. Perhaps with the scrum cap she didn't hear. Okay, now it's China on the attack. And this is lovely running rugby. There's a gap. And the gap's going to... Okay. Well done.
Yeah, it's all about support. In
It's
sevens.
all about support.
You
And
need to have somebody to go to when you're right there.
yeah. I think they got their rhythm now. They definitely got their rhythm now.
scored 5 points. 김범호 10번 중국 선수가 트라이를 하여 5점에 동점을 성공했습니다.
Well, we can definitely say she's not selfish. She could have gone herself, but on the inside was Joan Wu who scored the try.
You know about these teams that are seasoned now. They play to their systems.
Yeah,
it's not about.
Yeah.
It's not. It's the right thing to do at the right time, and if you do it,
Yeah, you don't need to invent
you don't
anything
need to
new.
invent.
So now we've got 2 balls on the pitch. We're just waiting for 1 ball to be kicked off. And Miss Sunny Lee is going to restart this match.
Substitution by Malaysia. Number 4
Good contest there.
말레이시아 팀의 선수 교체가
I think the pressure of China is just getting to Malaysia now.
52번 선수가
Yeah, they're
나오겠습니다.
putting the pressure on. There's a little bit of lack of communication. She couldn't find a...
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
quite
they just-
different from how they started the game
Yes.
with that confidence. Hopefully,
Could also be fitness. Okay, if they can score from here, well, they just need to get out of their 22. But now this is a gift for China. Some good, intelligent play there, drawing the defenders in, and then you set back to your back line. I think she's just going to go and set it up. Another one, good contest there from Malaysia, but China secured it. Tackler not rolling away, and here we go again. I see red waves of running China rugby players. There goes.
There goes
Will
the
we see
hooter.
another? Do we see another try?
well, China's not going to kick the ball away. You know that.
No. Yeah. They went another try. Okay, so now they have enough time. They've got enough time to. There's the gap. Unbelievable. A little bit of a show and go, and that's Li Zhang. Well done. Good. This time she's making it easy for the kicker. Well done. Okay, so it's almost a match of 2 halves. First half, definitely Malaysia was in it, and then China just opened it up.
I think overall Malaysia must take some positives out
Oh,
of this.
definitely.
That first half and
Yeah.
the way they started. Hopefully they'll take it into the tournament. And there's some good players there. They've got speed and they've done some good defense in the beginning.
So we saw 5 tries in this game. Well done, China.
Well, so I think we'll go back to Nick and Lian. We just wanted to give them a break. Thank you for tuning in.
Are they ready? Is Nick and Leon ready?
And thank you very much, guys. Thank you for joining us. Please leave some comments. I hope we haven't bored you. So
Yeah.
we'll switch off, have a look at the highlights, enjoy the highlights, and we'll be back.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Guru. Okay. Okay, so we're just watching a couple of highlights there of the 5 tries that China scored. I didn't see any dip in fitness from China's side. I think this is a well drilled team. And as we saw in the second half, they came back and they just played their structures. So they were running in the tries, 5 tries for China. And I think that was, that was one of the unselfish tries. She could actually have gone herself. And here they come for the last one. Show and go, and there she goes. Li Zhang putting it down. Well, I think any coach that would watch this match with these players would say, look at the way that they're running with the ball in both hands. Gives them the option to pass left and right.
많이 날 것 같은. 많이 날 것 같아. 무겁다, 볼. 무거워요. 볼 선생님이, 무겁지 않아요? 이거 못해요. 뚱뚱하지 않아요?
We will now begin the match between China and Singapore. 지금부터 1차 대회 중국과 싱가포르의 경기를 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 양 선수 출전!
So next up we'll have China versus Singapore. China wearing their alternative change strip, so they'll be playing in black and they'll be running from right to left in your screen in the first half. And Singapore with the red jerseys and the black shorts. So China fresh off a 6th place finish in the Olympics where they had some big wins over highly rated opponents. Although a lot of the stars from that side are being rested for this tournament. They had a very arduous qualifying campaign and then a busy time over in Paris. And Singapore in the red shirts, they're a determined side, so this should be a good matchup.
Yes, now so China is going to kick off by number 11, I believe. Or, sorry, my mistake. It was number 10 by Liao Julie. And now it's a penalty to Singapore, trying to make the ball alive right to the left side of the field.
Yeah, good early ball control there by Singapore, looking for some space, but some ferocious defending coming in here from China.
Yeah, it was a big tackle by number 36.
Wang with the big hit, and so Singapore have opted to relieve a bit of territorial pressure by knocking it down the field on the boot, but this gives China an opportunity ball in hand for the first time. And they've got some dangerous runners, and Gao in number 77's Lightning gets a bit of a outside swerve and accelerates in. So Gao with the early score for China, 5-0 with the kick to come. And it's Julie who puts the extras on.
Making the current score right now, China 7-0.
So some good defence from China put Singapore under pressure, and they've wanted to relieve that by kicking the ball away, but once they'd done that, it gave China an opportunity to counter.
Yeah, great catch by Min. And now trying to play with the ball.
Singapore.
Great contact, a little bit messy there, but however, a good cover and still going on with the ball.
Interesting. It must have come off a foot. Singapore retaining possession through multiple phases, but a good steal at the breakdown there, resulting in a penalty. It's number 36, Wang, over the ball there. And China opt for the scrum from this penalty. Concentrate a few defenders in the middle of the field. They've got options left and right here. We've already seen Gao in 77 has some lightning pace.
Julie's fitting in the ball for the teams.
They look to come back left. And a nice run and a draw and pass, and it'll be Can in number 19. Just trots in for the try there. Switch move there with one of the Chinese attackers coming from right to left to create the mismatch. Julie's kicks away, so China 12-0 up. 3.5 minutes into this first half. China look to be a very confident and fast attacking side. Can Singapore get out of their own half? They've been locked down here.
A great catch by Sim, and now they try to hold on to the possession.
So we knock on there.
Yeah,
So once
a bit
again,
messy there.
yeah,
Now we have scrum to China. I think there's gonna be another opportunity for them.
yeah, just that hard defensive press getting up in the Singapore attackers' faces and forcing some opportunities for turnovers. Going to run that same strike, but they've opted to go the other way this time. Some nice footwork, and it will be Can again. She's shifted across onto the other wing.
Yeah, great effort by the scrum half who saw the big gap for her winger right there. And now let's see if there's an additional point for them through the kick by Julie. It was unsuccessful and making the current score right now China 17-0.
Yeah, strong start by China. Come out of the blocks fast.
Yep.
Singapore, biggest issue has been retaining possession and exiting their own half. So another opportunity to remedy that here. That pass is quite high.
Big tackle by number 36 China.
Yeah, high pass, so it meant the attacker wasn't in a great position to receive it. China infringe at the breakdown though, so Singapore sweep forward, but they've got to tap it first. Match being controlled by local referee in Su Kang. Good referee. And Singapore try to get out of their own 22, but China have got over the ball at the breakdown and are causing havoc there. Shifting it through the hands, some nice passing there.
Good hands right there by China.
And Gao will go in for her second of the half.
What a great team play by China right there.
Yeah, good rugby to watch. They just put a lot of pressure on defensively, and as soon as they get a turnover, they've got the skills to finish.
True.
Some very confident catching and passing under pressure there.
Yep, I totally agree with you, Nick.
Julie knocks it away.
No, it was an unsuccessful conversion. Making the current score right now, China 22 and Singapore 0.
So still time left. But you'd have to think this will be the last stanza of this first half. And ball hasn't made the 10, so it'll be a free kick on halfway. So here's an opportunity for Singapore.
Yep.
Get some points on the board before the halftime oranges, and they'll go on with their heads up a little bit. Teo Ming Lee, the tapper, and passes it.
Great switch in by Singapore there. And now they still have the ball possession. And great catch there, and maybe a little cut, but...
Doing well to retain possession so far, but...
Yes, Singapore managed to retain the ball.
Lots of those Chinese
Great
players
looping.
up on their feet, not contesting the breakdown, so it means they can fly off the line and make big tackles. A little bit of space there now. Can she find support on the inside?
Very
ball's been
unlucky
knocked
there.
on.
Yep.
And that'll be half time. So a strong first half display by China sees them go into the break. 22 points to 0 up. So all set for second half here. 22-0 China up over Singapore. It'll be Singapore that get us underway in the second half.
Kickoff will be made by Chong Hui Min, and I believe this is gonna be like a chance for Singapore to manage the game and try to chase the score.
Nice kick by her. It's bobbling along the ground, puts a bit of pressure on, but China are pretty sure with their skills, especially their handling skills, have been good so far. So they carry it up towards halfway.
Great tackle by Eun Chuan to stop the pace of China. And now China shifting to another side of the field, and
So speeds to Gao. She gets through the first line of defence, connects on the inside. Good continuity here.
Wow,
that
great.
pass is a little bit behind, so it's halted the momentum a little bit. And another loose pass. But China finding their way through the contact, and it'll be Zhang who will canter in for another 5-pointer.
another great start for China for the second half.
Yeah, definitely retained possession even after a couple of wobbly passes, and then once they get opportunities one-on-one, their players are strong on their feet and have some good pace to finish.
Yeah, I love the way how China was playing, where they shift the ball from left to right, right to left, to make the defense go messy there.
And it's Wang with the conversion, and unfortunately doesn't make it. So 27-0 China over Singapore. Julie to get us underway. And Susio, the referee, signals time on. And messy ball there. It's gone out over the touchline, and it's a Chinese throw. Had to think about going quickly, but they'll go for the line out set. So will Singapore opt to contest this? Once China's got the ball in hand, they're pretty hard to stop. But that one's been thrown crookedly. So first opportunity in the second half for Singapore.
Let's see how Singapore kind of work this out through the scrums.
China have been putting a lot of pressure on them defensively. They're well connected and they come up together with good line speed.
Yep, exactly. And now Felicia Teo is going to fit in the ball for the teammates. A little bit off on the passing. However, got covered by the team still. There was a penalty to China. She sees the gap, and here you go. Another try for China by number 37, Chen Yu-Kian.
Yeah, that loose pass at the base of the scrum, high and behind, just put the rest of the attack on the back foot. And then once you're isolated on the ground, it's difficult not to hold on, resulting in a penalty there. So once they have penalties and the defence isn't set.
True, the little error make them cost the result as a try for the teams.
Just got to execute those basic skills, catch, pass, vital in this game. Oh, knock on there, so
they're
it'll be
playing
China in
advantage right
position
now.
again. Yep. show and go. And good work there from Singapore. They've forced a knock on themselves, so they have an opportunity for some turnover possession. Looking to link on the outside, gets the fend going. She's been ragdolled out towards the touchline. Strong work over the ball there. So isolated the defender and then got over and won a breakdown penalty. Big numbers out towards the left here for China. Connects on the inside. Another penalty. And they'll tap and go quickly and they'll go in for another score. China, relentless pressure here.
Number 8 from China has scored a try and scored 5 points.
So Juan Wu just scored a try for China. And the current score right now is China 39-0. However, let's wait for the conversion that's going to be made.
Oh, just off the furniture there.
Yeah, just knocked the pole itself. So it maintains the current score right now, China 39-0.
China on a rampage. Going to be hard to beat this weekend.
Yeah.
Based on what we've seen so far, probably the three strongest looking teams in this women's
True.
division are China, Japan and Thailand have also looked quite good. Singapore scrapping hard. Good stepping, but met with some strong resistance again in the contact. Bobbles about at the back of the ruck there, but it's play on. So offside penalty there. Singapore need to be sure with their passing here.
Yep. If they could polish up a little bit on the passing, I believe they could manage to score a try soon.
Another high pass puts her catcher under pressure again.
And there was a knock on there and scrum to China right now.
You got a well-set defence flying at you. You've got to look up into the sky to pull a pass, and she's pretty tough.
Yep.
And it'll be Zhu Li who feeds what will perhaps be the final scrum of the match. Successfully won by China as they look to shift it out to the left. Little wraparound play creating an overlap. And here we go. China cap off a dominant display with a try after the hooter.
Number 37 from China has scored a try and scored 5
And it'll be Yu Qian again. So China will be pretty happy with that performance.
Yep.
They exerted a lot of defensive pressure, created turnovers or penalties at the breakdown, and then were lethal on the counter-attack. She has a crack at converting her own try, and it's missed. So 44 points to 0. It's a tough outing for Singapore, but they'll learn from that.
Yep, totally.
But yeah, as we say, very sharp-looking China women's team.
방금 끝난 경기는 중국 팀이 싱가포르 팀을 44대 0으로 이겼습니다. 다음 경기는 16시 40분에 말레이시아 팀과 태국 팀의 경기가 진행될 예정입니다.
The first two match earlier. And Hong Kong, China won 1 games and also 1 draw. And it's gonna be a big fight between both of the teams.
Yeah, this should be a good contest. Couple of well organised and skillful teams. Good way to finish out day one here.
Yep.
We will now begin the match between China and Hong Kong, China. 지금부터 1차 대회 중국과 홍콩의 경기를 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 양팀 선수 출전!
Two teams run onto the field. Hong Kong, China in their navy blue strip, white stripes and red trim. China red with gold trim.
Yeah, both teams looking good in the middle of the field. Last match for the day.
Looks as though it'll be Hong Kong, China running from right to left on your screens. And China look as though they're lining up to receive the kick, so it'll be Hong Kong, China that get us underway. Stephanie Chan in 12, their kicker. Chan hangs it high into the night sky, an inch on.
Great catch by number 29, Ziying Chen.
Looking to shift the ball into space here. Some real speedsters out here for China, but the Hong Kong China defence is resolute. Counter-rucking, slowing that ball down. Now they've got to bounce out into the defensive line. China using the width.
Yep.
It's a lovely pass there, creating a one-on-one. She'll back herself.
Here you go, Gao bringing the ball up into the try line and making the first try right under the post. Great job, Gao.
Yeah, she's a real speedster, Gal, but some good work from her insides.
Yep.
With some nice wide passing, really stretching the defence, and then giving her a one-on-one opportunity in about a 30-metre channel, so pretty tough for her marker there.
There you go, a successful conversion by Liao Ju Li, making the score right now China 7-0.
Little in and away, and just has too much pace.
Another kickoff by Liao Ju Li.
Goes over the back of the lifting pod, and it's a bit messy, and it's been knocked on.
Great turnover for the China teams.
So another opportunity for China to apply some pressure here.
Kang Chengtian gonna fit in the ball into the scrum.
Interestingly, the speedster in 77, Gao, was actually a front rower.
Oh.
And they look to link up down the narrow side again, and here's Gao again. She gets her arms free in the tackle, finds a support runner.
Great support from the teammates, and now moving to the right side of the field.
Oh, lovely
What
cut-out
a
pass.
missed pass there.
Some good footwork from Can in 19. Holds her feet, gets the ball away, working out towards this left-hand flank. Another cut-out ball. And a nice pop out of the tackle. Some good continuity here from China, pressing hard. Hong Kong fighting to stay in their defensive shape.
Great steps by number 15, Jin Rongdo.
Hong Kong, China getting in here for a counter ruck. Nice work
Great
there.
counter from the Hong Kong China.
Yeah, good defensive set there by Hong Kong China. They
Yep.
were stretched both sides, and it's I think it's Olsen Thorne there with the counter ruck. She's done well there. Retains her feet, drives through, good body position, good turnover, penalty.
So Hong Kong China up for the lineup.
Yeah, Stephanie Chang advances them down the field. Opportunity for them, ball in hand. But the throw's gone over the jumper, so they'll be forced into defence again. Flying up and making a tackle. And another breakdown turnover by Olsen Thorne, but unfortunately there was an earlier infringement, so China sweep hard onto attack.
There you go. And a good run by our kicker, Liao Julie, scoring the try right underneath the post. I guess she's going to get the conversion by herself.
Yeah, good option, taking it under the post when you're converting your own tries.
Yeah, making it easy for herself.
But some smart work there from a penalty.
Yep.
No mucking around, taps, looks for the space, backs herself.
There you go, a successful conversion by Liao Julie, making the current score right now.
14-0.
Thank you, Nick.
So China will get us underway again through the try scorer.
Clear catch by number 7, Hong Kong China.
Yeah, they've set up a ruck midfield. They've got options either side, and they've secured a breakdown penalty.
Yep.
Tackler not rolling away. Back inside to Lynham. Feeds Chloe Chan in two. She does well to hold onto the ball initially, but then there's been a wee knock on in there. So forward pass, unfortunately. Yeah, haven't had a lot of ball, Hong Kong China. I guess quite eager to try and convert what they have had into points. So perhaps pushing the pass there a bit, which is understandable when you're trailing.
And now Kang Cheng Tian gonna fit in the ball through the scrum. Unfortunately, it's gonna be a re-scrum.
Yeah, just came out the same channel there, I think. So we'll reset this one and go again. Kang Chi Tian. Cheng Tian to feed the ball. A straight arm penalty, and China will sweep onto attack here. Oh, great run through the contact, got the arms free and popped out a good offload. On the front foot again here, China. Can they feed Gao, the speedster? Yes, they can. She looks inside. Hong Kong China's defence staying connected and snuffing out that attack, but they've given away another penalty.
It took almost 2 players to bring down Gao right there.
Good line speed and defensive pressure again from Hong Kong China. And they're awarded with a turnover, so they'll finish the half with a penalty. So what's the option here? Scrum time for Hong Kong China. Scrum a couple of metres out from their own 22, trailing 14-0 into extra time in the first half. And they go blindside, and it's Lynham. She's been well covered though. bundled out towards the touchline. And is that half time? Yes, it is.
Yep.
So a strong first half showing from China sees them going 14 points to 0 up. For their part, Hong Kong China have defended courageously, but they've spent a lot of time inside their own half.
Yeah, very good performance by both teams. Great attack by the China and also very good defense by Hong Kong China.
Here's the early try from Gao. Just backed herself. She knows she's got the pace. Packs down in the front row in the set piece, but she's a dangerous runner out wide. And some good interplay there. Lots of continuity with passes and support lines. Then a quick tap and try for Julie. She's converted both the tries, so 14-0 China over Hong Kong China.
Coming back for the second half of the last match of the day between China and Hong Kong China. So for the second half, China's gonna take the lead by kickoff for the restart. Unfortunately, it doesn't reach the 10-meter line, which caused kick for the tap from the middle of the line by Hong Kong China. However, they opt for the scrum in the middle.
Yep, good opportunity. Midfield scrum, options left and right. Well, actually, there's been a change of plan. They've gone for the
Maybe a
free
little bit
trap.
confusion there.
Yeah. The Agnes Chan and 7 who carries into the contact. Line him from the base, clears it away. Looking to find some space. Dummies and goes herself. Good period of continuity so far for Hong Kong China. Those passes are out in front.
Yeah, and great defense lines by China as well.
Chan carries into the contact, sets up a ruck. Hong Kong China dragging the defence left and right.
A little bit overhead pass right there.
But that sustained period of possessions forced a penalty from China, so good work there from Hong Kong China. And they opt for the midfield scrum this time. .30 metres out. Options both sides of the field. They've got their backs stacked up directly behind the scrum. So they'll choose an option late. Another penalty. They tap and go quickly. Finding space through the middle, pops it out of the contact. And Hong Kong China have retained possession. Oh, nice offload.
Very good handling made by the Hong Kong China.
Oh, and another one from Linen gets her arms through the contact. Oh,
Yeah,
great
there you
support play.
go.
Try time, Hong Kong China. They get themselves back into this game.
Yep.
Chloe Chan, I think it is number 2.
Number 12.
Number 12.
Yep.
Stephanie Chan. So a good build-up rewarded with a 5-pointer. Can she add the extras to her own try? Stephanie Chan steps in, strikes it. It's over. Good kick.
Very good kick.
Hong Kong China right back in this.
Number 12 from Hong Kong, China has successfully converted and scored 2 additional points.
That try built on some good offloading, but also a sustained period of attack.
Yep, now it's gonna be a restart by Hong Kong China. Number 12, Stephanie Chan. Great right on the 10-meter lines and catch by the teammates.
Yeah, Chloe Chan and two pulls it in. Unfortunately, giving away a penalty. So here's an opportunity for China. Haven't had a lot of ball in the last couple of minutes. They go through the hands, feeding the speed out wide. It's Wang in number 30. Hong Kong China staying connected on defence, but China recycling possession. Penalty. Opts to go quickly, but she has to take it from the mark. So now that option's unavailable. She's going to go for the scrum. Kang Ching Tien.
And there's going the rolling stops for number 8, Juan Wu, and also another one, number 26, Chen Ji Ge.
Okay, so just under 3 minutes left in this. Still anyone's game.
Yeah, anything could happen in this 7th match. And the difference of the score point right now is only 7. And here you go, the opportunities for China.
Carry strongly into
Yeah,
10-meter line.
Extra there. Number 19, Chen Chan.
Gets an offload away out of the contact, but it's been knocked on. So here's an opportunity for Hong Kong China, deep inside their own territory. But as we've seen today, there has been some big breakout tries.
Yep.
Subs coming on to inject a bit of energy and enthusiasm for this last 2 minutes.
Number 37 and number 35, which is Zhu Min Wang and Chen Yu Qian.
So scrum fed here by Hong Kong China. Line them on a cutback. Here she goes.
Good switch by number 5, Gracie Hood.
Sorry, Gracie Hood it was on the carry. Nice strong run by her. Gets the team on the front foot. She goes again. Wraps around.
Yep.
Not held, so she's up and she goes again. What can Hong Kong China do here? They've advanced the ball 50 metres up the field so far in this set of possession. Knock on there, and knock-ons both ways. Hong Kong China appealing for a deliberate knock-on. But we're just going with the knock-on. More subs coming on. Number 13, Ho for Hong Kong China. And it's Chong for Hong Kong China. Takes it in, sets up a ruck.
Penalty to Hong Kong China is going to take this big opportunity for at least get another try for the team.
Oh, that's a cynical one on the floor. And Hong Kong, China enjoying a sustained period of possession here. Can they convert it into some points? Here's the Huda,
here
strong
you go.
run. Cut down Hood. But
Hong
they've
Kong
got an opportunity here if they can hold on to possession.
Yes, they just need to be patient and really handle the ball very well right now.
Patience and accuracy, the
Yeah.
order of the day. Some nice footwork here. Where are the support runners?
Yeah.
Hong Kong, China retaining position here. Huda's gone, so this will be the
There
last
you
play.
go. She needs to make a try like right in the middle at least.
Some good scrambling defence from China. Snuffed out that initial threat, but Hong Kong, China retaining position. Go wide. Hood coming in on the line, but the ball carrier didn't hear it.
The teammates need to come back to support.
Both sides working hard after the Huda here. Looks like it's been held up though. Could be a maul situation here. And yes it is, so China hold on to their 14 points to 7
Very,
lead.
very great effort by both teams up till the end of the match. So the final score, China 14 and Hong Kong, China 7.
Both sides exhausted after a long day.
Totally agree with that. Same goes to
Right.
us.
And that's all from us today. Join us tomorrow at 10 a.m. for some playoff games and some finals tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, if you're around Incheon, please come up to the stadium to support for all the teams. Signing off for today, Liana and
Nick.
thank you.
See ya.
See ya. Coming up next for the semi-cup final for the women's division between Thailand and China.
So it'll be Thailand wearing their red and blue hoops and China in their red jerseys. Interesting choice to go for the red and blue hoops rather than the gold and blue
Yes, Nick.
when their opponents are all
Yeah.
in red.
I believe this match between China and Thailand is going to be very competitive like previous games. So let's see. China's gonna take the lead for the kickoff by the number 10, Liao Julie.
Yep, high tearing restart by Julie, well controlled though by Thailand initially, and they'll sweep onto attack. Looking to find some space, but being repelled so far by China. Little bit of room around the fringes, well spotted, but it's been lost by Thailand, so China now sweeping onto attack. Strong carry, sets up a ruck. Tackler not rolling away, so China go quickly again. Oh, strong defence by Thailand early. Some big collisions in this match so far. Finding some space now. Here's Thailand. There's opportunity on the outside. Straightens up to link with the support. Getting dragged out towards the sideline, but they've won a penalty, Thailand. Oh yeah, that's a little bit high around the head. So Thailand opting for a scrum from this penalty. Early subs coming on.
Number 16 coming off, Dion Aquaja, replacing Tum, who might have a little bit of injuries right there.
Dion Aquaja showed some good pace yesterday to score a try.
Yeah, right now Ratanapon will fit in the scrum.
Thailand win their own scrum, just short of halfway. Ratanapon on the wraparound. Well,
quite late pass right there, but referee is calling for the penalty right there, that the first infringement.
Yep, going back to the no advantage there from the scrum, so they'll go back to the first infringement. And Thailand opting for the tap move this time. Let's see if they've cooked up something special on the training park. We switch play. He bounces back out again, carries up to the halfway. Thai in there, securing their position. Chinese defence covering well so far, but giving up penalties at the same time, so another opportunity here for Thailand early in this match. And scrum option taken this time. Thailand will feed a scrum just on their own side of halfway. Controlling position well so far. Recycle again from this ruck. Run a cut play, ball's gone to ground. Good handoff initially. Does well to get to her feet. China's defence in there wrestling, but Thailand winning another penalty, and they'll go quickly.
Here you go, there's opportunities right now.
Ratanapon goes in there to clean the ruck out. Sends it up on the floor. Thailand though, still retaining possession. Nice wide pass. Can they find space on this left-hand flank? Opts to go back inside. Connects well with their support runner. But the ball's just gone forward. So a long period of sustained possession there from Thailand.
Yeah, it's very quite unlucky there for Thailand.
China have barely touched the ball in this match so
Yep.
far. Unfortunately for the Thais, they haven't managed to score any points with all their possession yet.
So China is gonna make like some substitution right now. Number 19 coming in, Chen Kan.
It's pretty taxing doing all that defending, so they've decided to get some fresh legs on.
Yep.
She's also a real speedster, Kane. She scored a few breakaway tries yesterday,
Yes.
so perhaps they'll look to utilise her on this left-hand side. Acres of space out here. Yes, they've flicked over left, but some good defence from Thailand's created an opportunity for them.
Yeah.
And here's a golden chance for Thailand. Scrum, midfield, 10 metres out from the Chinese line.
Yeah, it was a very good pressure put by the Thailand players. Now they're having the ball. Ratanapan will fit in the scrum.
She's got options left and right. First job is securing, and they opt to go left. Well defended initially, but Ratanapan's got a wraparound ball, tries to get a ball over the top. Hasn't found the mark, but that's...
Good ball handling right there. Unlucky there.
and
Cause of
here's a
knock-on.
breakdown. Breakout for China. Nice wide ball. And here's the speedster Can. Just has to stop a bit to pull that pass in. Gets rid of one defender. Links on the inside.
Very good defend right there.
Thailand scrambling well so far. As China look to break inside the Thai half, but the ball's gone to ground. So still a stalemate here, locked at 0-0. Penalty though. Oh, well pulled in there by China as they steam forward towards the Thai 22. Got lots of numbers on their feet here, out to the right. Opt to take the straight line up the middle initially. And there's an overlap here if she catches. She should be in, yes,
There you
try
go.
time.
Right straight to the try line by number 10, Liao Ju
So after a long period of defending, China do finally get some ball and convert an opportunity.
It was really, indeed, very long for both teams.
It's been an exhausting first 6.5, 7 minutes here.
Exactly, Nick.
A lot of long periods of ball and play time.
It was a successful conversion, making China now leads with 7-0 to Thailand.
Just ran out of players in defence. Thailand there. Hoda's gone for half time, but we'll have time for a restart, will we? Thailand rolling on some subs, I think. Restart, allowed to bounce. Thailand, ball in hand, and they'll just sensibly put it out over the touchline. They were going backwards there. So half-time, 7 China, 0 Thailand. So welcome back here to Namdong Asiad Stadium in Incheon, Korea. Half-time just about up in the second of the Women's Cup semi-finals. China leading Thailand 7 points to 0. These teams both vying for a place in the final where they'll meet Hong Kong, China.
It was a very great, tight, compete match for the first half. So right now, Thailand gonna lead with the kickoff.
Towering restart there from Thailand to get up and try and compete, but China have pulled it in. Loose pass, and it's another loose pass. So here's an opportunity for Thailand to strike back early. Can they convert? Oh, good handoff and a strong break from Thailand. Determined running. Just cut down short of the line. Thailand will recycle position. They've got big numbers out to the left. Wide ball. China tracking across. And the defence up to it so far. Thailand make another strong surge towards the line. Looks like China may have tripped that, but yes, they have. So a good opportunity if Thailand goes big on the back of some strong defence by China scrambling.
Yeah, it was a great turnover ball for China right now for having the penalty.
And they're going to go for a scrum. They're 5 metres out from their own goal line. Leading 7-0. Minute and a half gone in the second half.
And there's some substitution for Thailand. Darin Jantamala coming in for some fresh leg for the teams.
China holding the ball at the base and now looking to exit. They're deep inside their own territory here. They get out into the field of play, a bit loose at the back of that ruck, but they've retained possession. Thailand are going to push forward hard here and try and put some heat on. So they've had to kick. Ball will bounce out just shy of the 22. So an opportunity here for Thai to launch a strike from a line out just on the 22. Trailing by 7, 5 minutes left in the semi-final. Thailand go short, find the front lifter. We wrap around play here has created half an opportunity. It's a one-on-one chance, big handoff, but the defence gets across, cuts her down. Counter ruck from China has won them a penalty. Opportunity here for China to exit. Will they look to kick it up the touchline and get out of their territory a little bit? No, they're opting for that scrum play again. 2 more subs rolling on here for Thailand, and it'll be Gao in 77 for China as well.
Yeah, and for Thailand, number 1, Pampasa Jaijarim is coming in for the team.
China have been locked inside their own 22 for the most of this second half, but Thailand haven't been able to score, so China throw it wide. Thailand tracking across well, holding her feet, the Chinese ball carrier, allowing her support, time to arrive. Defence pressing hard, we wrap around play. Half a chance here for China, gets rid of one defender, tries to link on, oh, it's been intercepted by Thailand. So here's a chance for Thailand. Counter ruck coming through from China, disrupting their ball, but it's illegal, penalty. Thailand tap and go quickly. Not sure if China were back 10 there. She reaches out and she scored.
What a great effort there by the scrum half, Ratanaporn. What a big effort by the team to get the try.
So yeah, great work there by Ratanaporn. Good determination and strength to get over. It's going to be a tough kick from out wide, but they're well and truly back in this game. Jubilation from the Thai fans in the crowd. Tough wide-angled conversion. Can she equalise? Gets a good piece of it. And it's over. What a kick.
Oh, what a kick right there. Now it's going to be a tight fight for both teams.
Lovely conversion there from Passon and number 7. In for another grandstand finish here.
Now both teams going to work really hard to get the next try for securing the next slot for the cup final.
All bobbles about, but pulled in by China.
It's a little bit missed
area. But they've found some space out on the left-hand flank. Thailand doing well to track across and shut it down. Thai defence pressing hard. Just giving away a penalty at the breakdown. Tackle not rolling out, so China will tap and go quickly. Good wraparound play here and a nice switch. And here's some pace coming from China. Injection of pace from Gao, and she'll gallop in for a try under the bar. So this will push the score out to 12-7 with the kick to come.
That was a very cut inside by Gao, running up straight for the try. And result with additional points for the teams.
Yeah, picked a good line there and had their pace and acceleration to get through the defence.
Yep.
Kicks over, so 14 plays 7, China 14, Thailand 7. 30 seconds or so left in this Women's Cup semi-final. The winner of this match will play Hong Kong, China in the final. Great determined running there from Gao.
by China team. Number 35 is beautiful, number 19.
In China with the restart. Can Thailand secure this and score a 7-pointer? Oh,
yeah, there you
go.
go.
Here's some space. Does she have the wheels? Cover the fence, coming across. She's backing her pace. She'll go in on the 15-metre line. Great run there from the Thais.
It was a great run by Pampa Sajai Jarim. The angle of the try line is kind of a little bit off. However, they have a very good kicker. Let's see if they could add another additional points.
So crucial kick here. Will we go into extra time again?
She really needs to take a very focusing on this conversion.
Time up on the clock.
Yeah.
Steps forward, strikes it beautifully.
What a beautiful conversion right there. Another very competitive match for the women's division.
Great work there by number 7, Passon. That's been an exhibition of goal kicking from her to get her side an opportunity in extra time. So once again, we'll do 2 periods of 5 minutes with a 2-minute break, and it'll be golden point extra time.
Can't wait for the next to start. Stay tuned.
So back to the action here in Incheon. We've got a second Golden Point extra time semi-final in the Women's Cup draw. 14 all. Thailand scoring at the death and then nailing a difficult conversion to put us in extra time. Been treated to a couple of exciting semi-finals here this afternoon, and it'll be Wang for China to get us underway. Whoever scores first progresses to the cup final versus Hong Kong, China. Nice restart there. A good, deep, accurate pass. Thailand looking to stretch this Chinese defence. A little bit of a break on the outside. And there's a high tackle there, and it's referees going for a card. And so China will be down to 6 players for the next 2 minutes.
It's going to be hard a little bit for China for playing down with 1 man.
Ill discipline there from China early. Grabbed the ponytail of the Thai attacker by the looks of it. Yep. Oh, yeah, nasty. So, as we see often from these penalties after a yellow card, there'll be a scrum, drag in some defenders.
Ratanapan going to fit in the scrum right now.
Yep. And Ratanapan carries herself from the base, isn't held, so picks up and goes again. Thailand with an opportunity. Runs a switch play.
What a very great switch right there.
Chinese defence holding on so far.
Also big tackle right there from China.
And tackler not rolling away, so Thailand sweeping forward onto attack. Oh, big tackle there's dislodged the ball, so it's an opportunity. But it's high. So pressure building here for China.
So they opting for the scrum this time.
Been an ill-disciplined start to the second to this period of extra time by China so far. Oh yeah, very high. Ratanapan will feed a scrum just on our own side of halfway. Successfully won. Ratanapan feeds her outside backs. Just been dropped cold in the midfield there. I think she had a look up at the defence just before she caught it.
A little bit an error right there.
So a big lead off for China.
So number 35, Li Zhang coming in for a substitution for China.
And number 28, Ma also on. As they're back to 7 players following that yellow card. Midfield scrum, so a good attacking opportunity here for China. Ball goes backwards. And she's found some space. China screaming towards the try line, and China will go in. Number 15, Dole, wins it for China.
What a great effort by both teams during the attack and also defense. Well, China's had a chance to get a golden score try.
Yeah, valiant effort from Thailand to put us into extra time, but in the end, it's China who iced this win, courtesy of a breakaway try by Xingrong Dou. So they'll play Hong Kong, China in the Women's Cup final, and Thailand will match up against Japan in the 3rd, 4th playoff.
Very
Great
good stuff,
rugby.
Very good stuff from both teams for the women's match today.
begin the match between UAE and Singapore.
We will now begin the match between Hong Kong, China and China. 지금부터 2024년
So
아시아
getting
럭비
set
세븐스
for
시리즈
match
1차
40
대회
of a big weekend of sevens here
홍콩과 중국
at
팀의
the
경기를
Incheon
시작하도록
Namdong
하겠습니다.
Asiad Rugby Stadium.
출전!
Hong Kong, China, and China will contest another final. And if you're just joining us, the two sides onto the field now. Hong Kong, China in the navy blue strip and China in the red. This match, the culmination of a big weekend of sevens, and as it's the final, we'll have the national anthem of Hong Kong, China and China. Before the match, there we see Natasha Olsen-Thorn from Hong Kong, China. She's been good, especially in the contact areas. Strong carrier, gets over the ball well. Chen for China, also a strong player. And please stand by for the national anthems.
Please be upstanding for the national anthems of the People's Republic of China. March of the Volunteers.
국가연주가 있겠습니다. 관중 여러분들은 모두 자리에서 일어나 주시길 바랍니다.
Moment for these players. Cup on the line here in Incheon. Both these teams did it the hard way, getting here in extra time semi-final wins. Couple of thrilling semi-finals. They're going to have to dig deep again for this final, but I'm sure last match all on the line. There'll be plenty of energy there.
Yeah, right, Nick. I believe both teams will play hard for this last match of the day for the final cup.
And looks like it'll be Hong Kong China who are running from left to right on your screens in the blue to kick us off. Lynham and number 8 taking over the kicking duties. Referee gets us underway. Kick finds some grass, but secured by China. Nice wide pass. Looking to link with their speed out wide. Has a little go on the outside, but the Hong Kong China defence does well. Covered there. Opted not to contest that ruck, so they've got plenty of players on their feet. Loose pass, but it's off the shin rather than the hand, so China retaining possession, and there's a little bit of a half chance down the narrow side here. It's a foot race. China looks to have too much pace there. It'll be Chen Kan who will go in for the opening score. No substitute for pace in the sevens game, and Chen Kan's got plenty of that, so try time for China.
What a great speed shown by Chen Kan right there. Result with first try for the team at the very first minute of the match.
It'll be Julie to step up and try and add the extras, which she duly does. So good start there by China. Just a little bit of space down the narrow side. Had a swerve to get herself on the outside, and just that blistering pace.
Julie's going to get the restart of the kickoff.
Kick steep, but well fielded by Hong Kong China. Important that they retain possession here and work their way out of the half. Going wide to Lynham. She'll have a go on the outside. Dragging.
Great tackle by
Chen
Liao
Kan
Julie
across.
there.
Yep. Hong Kong China tap and go quickly. Link up with the support. Oh, it's been put down there. So some early pressure coming on from China. Just a low dipping pass, resulting in a knock on.
It's going to be a little bit of substitution coming in for China right now. Number 36, Zhuang Min Wang.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, very early in the match. I wonder if this is a tactical.
Yep.
Perhaps looking to cook something up from the set piece here. China feed the scrum. They go open. Nice pass. And the ball's gone to ground there, so the speedster Chen Kan dropping that one cold. So a lead off there for Hong Kong China. Gives them a scrum on their own 22. Just took her eye off that one.
So right now, Kayan Chung will fit in the scrums to have a little bit opportunity for the team.
Hong Kong China secure their scrum ball. Strong carry by Thorne, and she's broken through. Olsen Thorne steaming towards the 22. Where's her support? Slows down to link up.
Great chase by Xiao Yang Gao right there. However, Hong Kong China still have the ball.
Yeah, China did well to scramble back, and they've players on their feet, so their defensive line's still quite well set. Little show and go. Olsen Thorne again. Gets Hong Kong China up towards the 22. Agnes Chan gets through a half gap, offloads. Baltazar takes it into the contact, so Lynham carrying up towards the 22. Seems to have got herself a little bit isolated, but no. It's Hong Kong China with the penalty, and they stream forward. Here's an opportunity. Hong Kong China building pressure now. Nice little half step, looking up with Lynham. Dummies, goes herself. Hong Kong China clear the ruck, goes short side again through Agnes Chan. Lynham to the midfield. Jessica Ho dancing around. Olsen Thorne clears the ruck. Ball's presented nicely. Sustained period of attack here for Hong Kong China, but they've knocked it on.
A little bit unlucky there, knock on by Hong Kong China.
Yeah, quite good defensive work there from China. They stayed well connected, were disciplined about which rucks they chose to contest.
Right, they try to put as much as pressure as they can for Hong Kong China for moving forward.
Created an error, so and looks like Hong Kong China have lost the services of Olsen Thorne, who's just wandered off. She's been replaced in number 5 by Gracie Hood. It'll be China to feed the scrum. About 30 metres out from their own goal line. Got numbers on the left here, including the speedster, Chen Can. Penalty. And China feeding out towards the right-hand touch. Okay, early ball to Chen Can, and we could see some speed here. Here she goes, backs herself, but well covered by Lynham there. Great tackle by her. Good counter ruck by Hong Kong China, but China have managed to retain possession. Not this time though. Gracie Hood dives on that ball, it was out, and she's won her team a penalty. Hong Kong China tap and go quickly. Chan takes it
What
into
a
the
big
setup.
tackle there by Kang Cheng Tian.
Won a penalty though, Hong Kong China. They're scrapping to stay in this one. Trailing by 7. Time almost up in the first half, but they've got a penalty here. They're going to go scrum. So Hong Kong China will set a scrum on their own 10-metre line. Just after the hooter. Big tackle there, but then she doesn't roll away. So, just getting the scrum organised. This will be the last play of the first half. Next stoppage, unless it's a penalty, be half-time. Hong Kong China have got their backs stacked behind the scrum. Looks like they're going left. It's Gracie Hood backing herself on the outside, gets a fend on, gets over the gain line, wins herself a penalty. Hong Kong China pressing hard at the end of the first half. Hood finds a support runner on the inside. But it's been turned over by China.
Great turnover win by China right now, having the ball.
And China press forward towards halfway. Got the speedster out here. Dummy. Passes gone, and it's Chen Can gets rid of one.
It's really hard to pull her to the ground.
China retaining possession here. Some nice footwork.
What a great step by number 15 there.
Just taken round the bootlaces. She gets up and goes again. So pressure here from China. And another great chop tackle. Pops it up off the ground. China. Energy sapping stuff here for the Hong Kong defence, but they're doing well so far. Chen Kan covered by the defence. Sets up a ruck just inside Hong Kong China's territory, and she's won a penalty. Taps and goes quickly. Does Dow in 15. And China's had enough and they kick it out.
Great option there for her, saving some energy for the next second half.
Credit to Hong Kong China's defence there. They had to dig deep and defend through multiple phases, but they did so. So they give themselves a chance going into the second half. Some exhausted players out there.
It was a very competitive match for the first half. I believe they're really going to work hard for the second half.
Here's the opening try from Chen Kan. Just saw some space down the narrow side and backed her pace. Determined run. So still anyone's game here.
Yep.
Here's a strong carry by Olsen Thorne and a determined run. Just unfortunately was unable to link with support. Some more good running from China. It's Dow on that occasion. So the next score is going to be vital in this match. Chloe Chan for Hong Kong China there. That'll be China to kick off the second half. It's like Wang in number 36. Game in the balance. China leading 7-0. 7 minutes left in the weekend.
Yep, it could be anyone's game right now.
Lights have come on here at the Nam Dong Stadium. Well secured by Chloe Chan, and mistake from the kickoff. So China getting in front of the kicker gives Hong Kong China a free kick in the middle of the field. Time to pull out one of these tap special moves. Gracie Hood takes it into the contact. And she's been isolated, held on, so a penalty here for China. And they're going to go scrum, dragging a few of these Hong Kong China defenders and look to provide an opportunity for some of their speedsters out wide. Yeah, good work there by the China Jackler to get over the ball, put that pressure on.
So scrum to China. Kang Cheng Tan will fit in the scrum.
Oh, and a strong run from the base of the scrum here from China.
Kang Cheng Tan from the scrum and pick up the ball and score try for her team right now.
Yeah, good work there from Kang Chen Tan. Saw the defender had drifted off and then just had that instinct and pace to take it in.
A successful conversion made, so make China with 14 points to nils.
Yeah, good conversion there from Wang. So Hong Kong China going to have to dig deep here to get back into this match. Trailing with 14 by 14, still plenty of time left if they can get the next score right back in it.
Ball's knocked backward. Big hit right there by Hong Kong China.
Yeah, good carry by Hood on that occasion though. Sets up the ruck. Swarming defence from China. Blocking Hong Kong China in the 22. Show and go gets on the outside, but once again some good stern defence from China. Putting a lot of pressure on at the breakdown and winning a penalty.
Here we go, another opportunity for China.
They go quickly. Playing under a penalty advantage here. It's a double blast, and unfortunately for Hong Kong China, they'll be down to 6 players for the next couple of minutes. What's the option here? Usually a scrum. No, they've tapped it. They're just going to back themselves, draw a pass, out wide, try time. And it'll be Jingwong Dao who goes in. China 19, Hong Kong China 0, kick to come. Just a reminder that China were one of Asia's representatives at the Paris Olympics. Finished 6th, so that's an indication of their quality. Took some big scalps over there as well.
For now, the score right now in Hong Kong China is 19-0.
So for another kickoff for the restart by Chen Ken.
They go deep. Well fielded by Chong. Opportunity here for Hong Kong China.
Oh, what a great pop right there.
Good pop, balls out of the contact. Oh, some great support lines as well.
China doing really good on defending.
They opt to go for the boot, so it's a foot race here. Pace in favour of China, but the Hong Kong China players have come through to put pressure on. High pass, but pulled in. Runs the switch. Good defence there again from Hong Kong China. Nice low chop tackle. Some numbers here.
Oh, great switch there.
And another good support line. So patient build up from China, retaining position well through the phases. Looking to feed the speed out wide, and here we go. I think she's going to have too much pace. Zhu Li.
All the way right underneath the post.
She just slows down and jogs this one in.
She needs to save some energy for the conversion afterwards.
Yep.
Great stuff from China.
Yeah. Been a impressive second half display from China. Conversion's over. China 26. Hong Kong China 0. Just after a very competitive first half, China have run away with it in the second.
Less than 30 seconds left for the remaining second half to be end.
well secured there by Chloe Chan. Little opportunity down the narrow side, but the Chinese defence covers that quickly.
Oh.
And there's a knock on there. The hooter goes, and that'll be it. So China victorious in this final. Courageous effort by Hong Kong China. They did well to make the final after a ferociously competitive extra time semi-final, but China too strong in the final.
Yep.
And that's all for the Incheon leg of the Asia Rugby 7 series. Next tournament will be in China, September 21st and 22nd, before the final round played in Thailand in November, from the 9th on the 9th and 10th.
Yep, congratulations for the winning team for this Asia Rugby 7 Series first leg. Hope to see you all again for the next series, leg 2.
Thank you, Leanna, and thanks to everyone for tuning in.
Yep.
See you guys next time.
Yep, signing off, Liana here, and
Nick.
Yeah.
their gold medals as winners of the Asia Rugby 7 Series Korea 7.
아시아 럭비 세븐스 시리즈 코리아 세븐스의 우승 중국팀에게 금메달 수여식이 있겠습니다.
May I invite His Excellency K. Saudalai, Asia Rugby President, to hand out the trophy to the winners of the Asia Rugby 7 Series Korea 7 to China Women's Team.
아시아 럭비 세븐스 시리즈 코리아 세븐스 우승팀에게 KSR 달라이 회장님의 트로피 전달이 있겠습니다. 네, 사진 촬영 먼저 한 뒤에 트로피 전달하겠습니다. 네, 다시 한번 우승한 중국팀 축하드립니다.
Congratulations to the China women's team on winning the Asia Rugby 7 Series Korea 7.
아시아 럭비 세븐스 시리즈 코리아 세븐스를 우승한 중국팀 다시 한번 축하드립니다. 네, 이상으로 폐회식을 모두 마치겠습니다. 오늘 고생해주신 우리 선수 여러분들 그리고 관계자 여러분들 모두 고생하셨습니다.
Okay, I've got with me Xingrong, captain of the China women's team. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done. Very strong performance after coming from the Olympics and qualifying to the World Rugby 7 Series. So well done.
就是从奥运会再来进到全世界赛，到现在就是恭喜你们。
谢谢。
How important is it for you to win this tournament?
对你们来说，赢这个比赛多重要？
很重要，因为这是我们系列的第一站，奥运会的第一站。
This is very important because it's our first game after. Sorry. This is very important because it's our first game after the Olympics, and it's the first game of the series.
So there are a lot of new faces. How many new players did you have this tournament?
所以有新的运动员。
有很多样。
这总共有几个？
我靠，9.
There's 9 new players.
Wow, 9 new players. And how will your preparation look like for the China Sevens in 2 weeks' time?
在你准备的话是看起来像怎么样？还剩2周要准备，你会怎么准备？
杭州吗？
对。
啊，我们全力以赴会。
They're gonna give 100%.
Good stuff. Last time you play in Hangzhou, you won the Asian Games, and good luck for the next tournament
所以下
in
次
China.
上一次在杭州比的时候是在全运
亚运会，
对，
亚运会
所以恭喜加油。
Thank you.
Thank you. 谢谢。
谢谢。
We need to be better than this, man.